One new tonight, there is a startling new development tonight in one of the most heinous murder cases in Indiana history.
Ann Ryder joins us now with the development prompting the first TV interview from one of the killers. Ann?
20 years ago, 12-year-old Shanda Scherer was lured from her home, tortured through the night, and burned alive by the side of the road. It was a crime of passion and peer pressure committed by 4 teenage girls. But something no one planned has happened, an unlikely alliance between the ringleader of the murder and the victim's mother. What forged the connection is the last thing you would expect to see behind prison walls. Melinda Loveless has spent more than 7,000 sunrises and sunsets, half her life behind razor wire. Now 36, she grew up in prison in the shadow of her legacy, a crime of jealousy.
Prosecutors say the 18-year-old Loveless planned the murder of 12-year-old Shanda Scherer, burned alive in this field.
And just the name alone, they would say, oh, there's Melinda Loveless, and here comes my case.
Sentenced 60 years for murder.
I wanted my baby back.
I was the monster.
I'll never get her back.
So I get it. I was the bad person.
Melinda, any regret?
Come on. I know.
But the hands that once took life now nurture it.
Oh, don't come over here. Hi.
Melinda Loveless has a leash in each hand and a new lease on life as a trainer of service dogs for the disabled.
She's happy to see me. Huh?
In 7 years, Melinda has become one of the most trusted and competent trainers
And talk about dog language, let him figure it out.
in the ICANN program.
So we bring our challenges many times to Melinda because she's able to figure out what their strength is.
Now you're going to the shoulder.
Melinda has groomed Odell
Shoulder, you can just watch your little hand.
as a courtroom dog for abused and traumatized children.
Odell comes in, and he's going to sit with them, and they're going to hug him, and they're going to talk to him to make it easier for them. They're going to have that.
But it's this dog, Angel, that is a dog like no other. A 4-legged conduit to her victim Shanda's mother.
And it just, it was like a knife went through my heart.
125 miles away, Shanda's mother Jackie still endures shockwaves from her daughter's brutal murder.
I had many times said that if you want to see as close to a person that has absolutely nothing inside of them, look in Melinda's eyes, because there's nothing there.
Jackie never wanted contact with any of her daughter's killers.
All I've ever said is I just want to serve their sentence. That's all I've ever said.
I know what happened.
Yeah.
But a breeder who supplies dogs to the ICANN program at the prison forged an unexpected connection.
I liked it because it wasn't planned.
I needed to talk to you.
Charlie Patrizzo, a burn victim like Shanda, convinced Jackie to watch a videotape of the new Melinda.
I was really taken back.
I could never, ever imagine having my own child and something happening.
I saw someone who was almost reborn.
These are my babies.
Someone who has learned to nurture something.
Oh, I know.
Love it. Then let it go.
It's hard.
As Melinda did with Odell last March.
I know he's in good hands.
And when you have to pass off something that you have grown to love,
It's bittersweet.
there's growth in that.
Yes, because I've loved her. I've cried on her. I've given her medicine, her bath. She's like my kid.
She was compassionate. I think the ICANN program allows her to have something in her life that shows her unconditional love, that she can show that love back to, and there's a result. And there's never any betrayal on either side.
Look at him.
So Jackie Vaught did something remarkable. She took up Charlie, the breeder, on his idea to donate a puppy in Shanda's honor and let Melinda Loveless train her.
When you found out, she said yes.
Yeah.
What?
You know what? I didn't believe it.
Not until the puppy, Angel, ran into her arms the first time they met in a crowd of people.
Good girl. What have you been doing?
That's the one Jackie had touched, had held, had named, and I said, wow.
Jackie has faced criticism over her decision to let Shanda's killer honor her name.
Good job.
But if you don't let good things come from bad things, then nothing ever gets better. And I know that's what my child would want. My child would want this.
She helped me to actually heal, forgive, and grow. Whether she wanted that or not, she did a good thing. And I would thank her. Couldn't thank her enough.
Melinda is training Angel to help someone in need, but Angel is already helping her.
Angel is in good hands, and I'm doing it for Shanda, and I'm doing it for her. Yeah.
Jackie hopes to give away a service dog raised in prison every year in Shanda's name, and she said she's open to Melinda raising more of them.
You know, it does sound like they have a bond here. Are they planning to meet face-to-face at any point?
They are not planning to meet. She says no. Here's what she says about Melinda and about Lori Tackett, the two still in prison. She says, quote, I don't want to have dinner with them. I don't need to bond with them. I want them to serve out their sentences. That says, Jackie says her goal is to make Shanda proud of her, and she says this dog would do that. So tomorrow on the Night Beat, I've got a special surprise for you, and it's worth it. It's worth staying up for, I promise.